Good morning, you all. It is Sunday, July 6th. You like to see what we're doing in a week, so I'm going to show you. It isn't quite as busy of a week this week, I think, as last week, which I'm thankful for because we were exhausted last week. We do have a lot planned, but not quite as much. So let's see what everyone in the house is up to. First, it is puppy bath time. They're dirty puppies. They're dirty puppies who need a bath. You guys getting a bath? They're ready. They don't really like the bath though, do they?
So, Jonathan came out to that this morning in the adult chicken yard. The not broody chicken yard. The eggs that we're supposed to collect chicken yard. There's actually 11 babies from 2 different mamas.
The others
that hid 2 nests of eggs and brooded together, and now they have babies. So now Jonathan's trying to round them all up. Up there's a rooster. Now Jonathan's trying to round them up and put them in the brooder where the broody mamas are supposed to be. Forgive her back going on there. Don't worry. I keep an eye on the hens' backs, but she's just a rooster favorite right now.
probably his babies right there, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. The rooster's like hanging out with the babies right now. Wow. Where's the other ones?
They're under the house. They must be newer.
Here. You want to show it?
Yep. Say hello.
So our neighbor owns a commercial property, and recently his last tenants moved out, and so we are sorry the cars are loud here. We are actually have an agreement with him to now use this space for what we need. We're probably going to use it, Dad's going to probably use it to park cars and stuff. So what we're doing is he helped clear out a lot of this is like our property line right here, and now we agreed to take down the fence on this side so we can easily drive in and out of here without a problem. So we're sort of, both of us are, you know, him and us are working together to get it ready for us to use. So he's super great. We're excited about this. This is really gonna help us out a lot. We don't have a ton of space over here for parking and stuff, so this is gonna make it a lot easier. Dad and the boys are cementing in more posts for our new cow pasture. Super, super excited. I know the cows are excited even though they're not here. We've been wanting to do this for a long time, and we're finally starting to get around to it again. So, like I said before in previous videos, this is their pasture now, runs all the way to the back of our property there. This is the pasture that they've had since they moved in. It was actually about half the size, about the size right to that shelter actually, was where it ended before. And then we had expanded on it when we got more cows, and now we're expanding on it again, but it's gonna be about double or triple the size that that whole one is now. So it's gonna come all the way up to that, about that shed there, a little further than that, all the way to the back of our property. So they're gonna have all of the space, all that brush back there, and we're letting the grass grow for them too. So right now they're just cementing in more poles, getting everything level. I think they also want to start hammering in T-stakes soon. So yeah, we'll keep you all posted on this and how it's going.
Good morning, y'all. It is now Monday. Brian and I had the chance to get out of the house for a little bit, so we went and picked up feed, which Brian is now moving from the truck bed to the back seat because it started pouring out of nowhere. Very strange weather here in Texas for July. So we're just gonna keep that safe in the back seat instead. We also, since we have time, Brian doesn't have any cars out right now. They all sold. You know, praise the Father for that, because that's amazing. And it's rare that we don't have a car out for sale. So we're gonna take advantage of the break and make the trip to Costco Business Center and do our monthly shopping there instead of the regular Costco. So, oh, that's funny. Y'all wet?
bit. It's just starting to really come down.
Yeah. I was just talking about how strange the weather is here. How out of nowhere it's sunny and then pouring.
We just looked at the radar. We had all this feed in the back in paper bags, of course.
Yep.
So you can't haul it in the rain or it'll just, you get home and it's all soggy, it'll just rip open and dump everywhere and there goes all your feed. So, but we just looked at the radar, there was nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing for miles.
Yep.
But it's pouring.
Yep.
It's coming down
So we're
pretty
also gonna do our monthly shopping. It's time for our monthly shopping, and we could have just gone to regular Costco, but like I said, we never really get this kind of a break, so we're gonna make the longer trek to Costco Business Center. And I think it's probably been almost a year again since we've been there. We don't get there very often, but you'll have to watch a separate video for that. That'll be a separate video.
For any of the real people, you know it's Tuesday, so we're at work. And I promised to show you guys the lot this time. And there's the lot. There's rows and 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 rows of cars. So many cars. There's hundreds of cars here. Hundreds. And we're gonna look at some and see if we want to possibly, maybe, get some. We usually bring home a car or two. I think we're just looking for one today, so let's go. Hello everybody, welcome to the car. Just messing around. This is I'm just showing you real quick. Like, I get in the car, I check the inside of the car. I also check for like codes, so you see how it has an engine light. So we scan it with our handy dandy scan tool, and like, for example, this car has like a cylinder 5 misfire, and Dad checks the engine and the outside, I check the inside. I make sure that the interior looks nice and all the seats are there. If it had a sunroof, I'd be checking that, and I'm gonna shift it. So our Tuesday is not over yet because we actually have to stop at a friend's house on our way back to pick up their cattle trailer. So these are the friends that we give milk to pretty often, and so in return they pretty much let us borrow their trailer whenever we want. We're actually borrowing their trailer to take all 3 of the girls, Marigold, Slurpee, and Patty, to the vet, because after much deliberation, I'll get into this tomorrow when we actually take them to the vet, why, but after talking about it a lot, we've decided that we're just going to take them down to the vet to get their pregnancy test done. It's easy, it's accurate, we don't have to do it ourselves, it's just faster. And we don't have to rent a trailer because our friends will let us borrow the trailer whenever we want. So that's what we're doing right now. We're on our way home, and on the way, we're going to stop, we're going to pick up the trailer, which I have to tow because Dad has a car that he's driving back. Yay, I get to tow. So that's exciting. I have done pretty much no towing. I've done hauling. I've hauled stuff, but towing this is new for me. But it's a very familiar route, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not worried about it at all. I've been driving for a while, so this should be pretty simple. But we're gonna grab the cattle trailer on our way back so we can take them to the vet tomorrow afternoon is when we're going to take them. After they go to get melons, unless something changes, of course. But that's where we're on our way to now, so we'll stop there on our way home, grab the cattle trailer, and then head home. It'll probably be like a 5-10 minute detour.
After swimming today, Abby passed out on our chair. So while she does that, we're watching some weather because there's bad storms back home where our family is. We are also mixing up a bunch of batches of cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough to put in the freezer for those times when we want cookies. There's shadows all over. Those times when we want cookies but don't want to make up the dough. Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 9th. We are on our way for melons. Going to get the melons. He did pretty good last week for July 4th. He bought more melons than he had ever, and they sold almost every single one. So we were only left over with a few melons that we purchased from him for the fam, and we've been enjoying eating those. And then the plan this afternoon was
take the cows to see if we have any pregnant ones.
yes, but
taking the 3 girls.
We may or may not be able to do that.
Yeah, because we got some rain last night.
We
and we
did
don't
get-
know if we can get in the field and get them out of there.
Yeah, we did get some unexpected rain last night. It was pretty hairy there for a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty high winds.
Got high winds, yeah. Dumped a ton of rain on us, which is great for the crops. We're very thankful. Normally this time of year we're in a major drought, and that's not the case. Right? Are we normally in a drought by now?
Oh yeah, no, there's normally no rain at this time of year here, and we've been getting rain weekly here.
Yeah.
It's really just, the weather's been really strange, kind of like everywhere.
Yeah, but it's actually been a blessing for us.
It has been a blessing for us with the rain, because we're trying to get the rest of this field still fenced in, and the grass is very high, and the cows are going to love it. So
Yeah, they are.
we've gotten a little bit closer. We got some posts cemented in, so get ready to run fence soon.
Yeah.
Very
So
soon.
we'll have to see if we can get the truck into the field today. If not, we'll have to postpone
Yeah,
the trip to the vet.
yeah.
And then there's plenty of other projects to work on if that doesn't happen today. So,
Lots of stuff to do.
but for now, melons.
All right, sorry I couldn't film sooner. I was trying to help them. We've got Marigold and Mira. I know, you're sad. You don't like the trailer. And Slurpee. Don't worry, we're gonna untie her in a minute. In the trailer. Hi, Slurpee. And they're trying to get Patty, but she's running around because Little Moo's freaked out because they already put 2 of them in the trailer. Taking the 3 girls for pregnancy tests. How exciting. Hi. I know you want out, honey. Marigold really doesn't like the trailer. It's really hard to get her in sometimes. She doesn't like it. And then when we're at the vet, she won't get out. So, I don't know if you can hear Little Moo and Dad yelling in the background, but you can hear how that's going. Little Moo started freaking out after we got the Slurpee in there. We're taking his girls. He's mad at us. Look. Hi. Hi. You done being mad? Hi. I don't have anything. I don't have anything, sweetie. Hence why I'm outside the fence now. Because I don't want to be around that. Buddy, it's a trailer. You've been in one. Relax. You've been in one twice. Yes, we got this pretty well blocked off. And then on the other side, we got the gate, which I should really be watching him because he's being nutty. Get out of here. Shoo. And I got him back on the other side now. I don't want him over there. We have the gate tied to the trailer, but you never know. Hey, hey! Don't take your anger out on the other animals, sir. He's trying to be a good bull. He wants to protect his girls, and we're taking all 3. I think the problem is not that we're taking just one of them. The problem is we're taking all of them. And he realized that when we started taking Patty. So now he's mad. They're coming back, dude. This is the first time I think that his girls have left him without him since he's been here. So look at him. He's sad. He just wants his girls back. He doesn't want to be alone with that. I'm like, I can't take care of a baby all by myself. Your horns aren't doing anything. Dude, you're pathetic looking. I'm sorry. The mini bull sometimes is so pathetic looking. That's just sad. You're just sad. You sad looking dude. So they led Patty into a stall to catch him because she was running around. Because he was freaked out, so she was freaked out, and so that's how this is going. Dude, you're pathetic looking with your horns on the trailer. You're just sad. All right, I'll catch y'all when we're in the car and we got Patty in. No. Hi, buddy. Hi, Mary. Oh, she's trying to back out. Poor girl. Oh, can you knock it out, sweetie? Can you knock it out? Is Patty next? Poor girl. All right, you guys ready? They got a clean bill of health, all 3 of them. They're good. Man, but we learned today how stubborn Patty is.
Yes.
The vets
Crazy.
could not get her into the chute. They actually didn't end up putting her in the chute at all because she wouldn't go in. They did everything.
No, they never put her in on
No,
this
they
stuff.
no, you were
I was too
loading
busy
Mary.
trying to get Marigold.
He was getting Marigold loaded, but they did not put her in the chute because she wouldn't So they just quit. They're like, all right, we're doing it here. So that happened. We learned about Patty today. We got them all loaded back up in the trailer behind us. All right, are they pregnant? Patty, who we were hoping was not pregnant, by the way, just so that, you know, we're all on the same page. We're hoping Patty was not pregnant. We were hoping Slurpee and Mary are, with ideally Slurpee being further pregnant than Mary. Ideally. That's what we were hoping for, okay? So Patty is open, meaning she's not pregnant, which is a good thing. So we're going to continue raising her for meat.
Yep.
She's going to be a meat girl.
Yep. A few months, she'll go to the butcher.
Yep, a few months. We're going to get her nice and big first.
Nice.
So Patty is going to freezer camp soon. Slurpee is, obviously we can only get an approximate of how long, but Slurpee is approximately 4 months pregnant. How exciting. Which means Little Moo stays, because this was Little Moo's last chance, in case y'all were wondering, to get the girls pregnant.
Wow.
We figured he would need a little time because he's tiny and they're big.
Yeah.
But this was his last chance before he was going to be getting ready for freezer camp.
Yep.
So Slurpee
he just
is pregnant.
redeemed himself from camp.
Yep. She's approximately 4 months along, is what the vet said. So yay for Slurpee. And that's why her bag has been getting all big looking and she looks a little chubby and all that. At 4 months, that's normally when they start to show. So, and then Marigold, who we would preferred her to be like less along, and we were also concerned because she is bigger than Slurpee and she's also very full size, and Little Moo is very short. So we weren't sure how this was going to work out with him and Mary and Little Moo, but Mary is approximately 5 months along.
Yep. So he had no problems. He's a good bull.
He was so good, he got Marigold pregnant before Slurpee.
Yep. He got them both pregnant. So,
Which means we'll be drying Marigold off in about 2 months.
So, just in time for fall.
Yay, fall calves!
Love fall cows.
Together. So cute, they're gonna be friends.
Yep.
Alright, we're back. We let the cows out. It went well-ish. We let them out. They all got out of the trailer because they're like, we're home. And they just, you know, they all got out of the trailer super easy. We didn't have to push them into nothing. It's easy. And it all went well. It was going well. Hang on, I'm going to put these on. Sorry, you can't see my eyes, but I can't see. So we let him out. It was going well. We were going to put Patty. We're going to separate her from Little Moo because she's not pregnant. So we don't want her to get pregnant. And Little Moo, let's just say that while we were gone, Little Moo may have taken out his anger on some things in the pasture. Like we have the hay box that we feed Marigold out of, if you've ever seen it on our live streams maybe. He may have taken that for a little tumble. It wasn't where it was originally, and he may have broken some of it. So, and he was standing at the gate waiting for us. And when we got there, he followed his girls. They all ran to the back as far away from us as they could get. And then he decided that now that they were back, he was going to take his anger out on us. So he ran up, and I jumped out of we had the trailer blocking the pasture, but we unhooked the gate from it. So pretty much that means it left about, probably about a foot gap between the gate and the trailer, so they could get out. And so I ran over there to jump out and grab the gate before he got up there, because I saw him running from the back, and I'm like, he's coming for the front, and I grabbed onto the barbed wire fence. Yay, lucky me. So when I had jumped out, because I had to jump on top of the trailer wheel wells, so I jumped up, I grabbed the fence by the barbed wire without thinking. But I got to the gate and everyone's okay. So that worked. The fun of keeping cows, am I right? So they're all back. Little Moo is not happy with us, but he's happy. So it's going good. John will clean out the trailer and we'll take it back later so that they can have their trailer back. We won't keep it from them.
It's Thursday, and this is what you've been doing a lot of.
Yeah.
Working on cars.
Gutters.
Yeah. What are you working on now?
Oh, we just got done doing front brake rotors, plugs and coils. Maybe need some back brake work yet, and sunroof. Another sunroof.
Nice car.
This one works, so we just have to make it work a little better. It's working slow.
Awesome.
So lube it up.
Sounds good.
Yep. Watch out. Here it comes.
There's the watermelon guy. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, you got melons in the sun. Wow, you sold a lot in a day. All the cantaloupes are gone. All the orange are gone. What do we got going on?
Just a few more left, like just the red seedless and the red seeded.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 19 left of those red diamonds. And 3 jubilees.
Yep.
That's great. You're almost done.
Yep.
Oh, the kids made lemonade money? How nice. It was a successful day, huh? Good morning. It is Friday, July 11th. That means it is 7-Eleven. It is Slurpee's 2-year birthday. 2 years old and pregnant with a calf. Yay for her. Happy birthday, Slurpee. It's been another long week. I feel like I say that every week. Every week seems to be a long week. Today's agenda is simple. I'm going to cook up dinner for tomorrow this morning. Get that done. Get that put away. And then Brian and I and Brooke, probably the baby, and probably Rebekah are gonna run to a nearby city and do some thrift store shopping this afternoon, and also pick up an Aldi order probably. So that's the end of our week. And then there will be a live stream this evening with Brooke and Josh. You can see baby cow. And yeah, that's this week. Not very thrilling, but yet also very thrilling. And Sophie's birthday. So thanks for joining us, y'all. We had a great time. If you want us to keep doing these, type something down below. Like, keep them coming. And we'll keep doing them for you, you guys. We want to give you what you want. So don't forget to like and subscribe.
Goodbye.
They can't see you, baby. You're on the other side. You gotta come over here.
Goodbye.
They still can't see you.
Goodbye.